Hello, welcome to day 4 of our yarn adventure through the mountains. Today I'm going to talk about unveil our day 4 color and talk about its inspiration. I'll show you what I've knit so far. And I'm hoping you have a good 12 days of Christmas. All right, so here we go. Here's day 4. All right, yes, I already cut it. So I wasn't trying to do it on camera, but here we go. Ta-da! All right. This looks more pinkish on my screen, but it's kind of like it's a more of a blue purple. Now this one is a little darker. All right. We're starting to get away from those pale colors, but there are still white spots. Do you see? And they are intentional. You see that? Short white spots. And they are intentional, as I discussed last time. What is it called? Aoreki. I hope I said that right. Also known as Mount Cook in New Zealand. So we are going from, we were at Banff in Canada. Where's Canada? All right, we were up here in the Northern Rockies, and now we're going to go over to the Southern Hemisphere to New Zealand. And Mount Cook, also known as Aoreki, is the tallest peak there, but it did lose 30 feet in a landslide in 1991. Maybe I got the year wrong, but I thought that was interesting. But it's down here in New Zealand, and I'll show you a little bit of the inspiration here. Let me share a couple of things for this color. And yes, it looks way more pink on my screen. It's a little more, leans more bluish to me in person here. But your screen may look different. Let me share you some. There we go. There. Okay, now I'm screen sharing. This was kind of like my original inspiration for it. This is Hoosier Lake, which is nearby. But also, I got to show you some of these other. Let's close that one out. Come on. There we go. I'll close that one out. All right. The helicopter thing. You got to watch this. Mackenzie helicopters, they can do a helicopter. This is part of the reason why I put this sparkly thing on. This is the most bougie thing. You can get a helicopter tour, and it's like $1,000 or somewhere around that. And if you happen to have the money for that, great. I've never been to New Zealand, but oh my gosh, I don't know if you'll be able to watch this video super well, but it's not long. And it shows you this like, if you look at the shadows, that's kind of the way the colors of the shadows are this color, but just watch this. I hope you can see it. It's only like a minute and a half. It's gorgeous. And you too can do it if you go to New Zealand and be super bougie. I love it. I'm just gonna embrace the bouginess. Oh, you can land on the top of a mountain. Look at the colors of the shadows. They're like, they lean more towards this color. Look at that, the shadowed snow. That's what I was leaning towards. And of course, you can go land on the beach and watch what they do next. Like, okay, look, they're like whipping out. I don't know if you could see this. So get some lobsters. Have some lobsters on the beach. So bougie. Okay. I don't know if this is flowing nicely for you. It may not be, but there's some really cool images towards the end. And I can put the link to this video if you're not seeing it really great, like, because it could be jerky here, which is okay. But I kind of didn't feel bad about showing it because maybe Mackenzie helicopters would eventually get your business one day. But look, they're drinking champagne and they've landed on the top of a mountain. And I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at that. That is like what I'm thinking of. The shadows on the snow is really like this color. Which needs more blue. Oh, look at this. All they have, there's huge glaciers there, and apparently lots of lobster. Although I don't know if the lobsters there have big claws. But So bougie. I'm just gonna embrace how bougie it is. It's almost done, but it's right here. Oh, the gorgeousness, the shadow on the snow. Just loving it. Okay. All right. I had to show that one. And then there's, let's see, two facts I wanted to share with you. Okay. The first woman to climb this Mount Cook was in 1910, Emmeline Frida Dufar. She was also the fastest to ascend at that date. I'm hoping she didn't have to do it in this kind of clothing, but back in 1910, really cool. And then also, I gotta show you one more thing that I found really cool. Here, they have the key is the only alpine parrot. Look at this parrot. He's kind of very intimidating looking. Like he looks like he could like tear the flesh off your bones. Oh, but also look at the colors of the parrots. Really, really cool. So maybe because it's New Zealand, there's an alpine parrot. I just thought that was like super cool. I'll stop sharing there. Okay. So yes, and so I put on I just finished this recently. I'm gonna come out with some kits. It's and this makes me feel kind of bougie because it's sparkly. And right here, up against my neck, does not have the sequins. And then I added the sequins, and I just kind of like, it's that the pattern is that Sophie scarf, but I'm gonna make up some kits that have like this sequin and this yak and silk. So lovely. All right, this feels extra bougie. Let me get my kit that what I've knit up so far and show that to you. I have not finished knitting it. Sometimes I have to do that. Oops. Here we go. Now you can see, now that we're getting a little bit more, less pale colors, you can kind of see the progression here. Mount Everest, and then Andermatt, and then Banff or Lake Louise, and then Aoraki or Mount Cook. Here we go. And no, I haven't finished, but you can kind of see maybe the spots of snow a little stronger. They're small. If those segments of white are short, they're going to show up as like a stitch or two, a couple of stitches, and you can start to see them a little stronger in this slightly darker color. But this is what I've knit up so far. I'm going to finish this, and then the next one we need to get knitting the next couple of days so I can make day 5 video. Yes. So I'm hoping that you're enjoying our, I lost it. I'm hoping that you're enjoying our travels around the mountains. And, some days you just got to embrace the bouginess, rent your helicopter if you can afford it, wear the sequins, wear the sparkly stuff. Yes, and New Year's is coming up. So even if you can't be actually bougie, you can pretend to be bougie. So I will see you tomorrow for day 5. Have a great one. Bye.